Offensively, he picked it up, and he's been fouled. And I think Nathan Ross just picked up this foul. Nathan Ross picked up his first that I have. That's his first foul. So McGraw has a chance now to go to the foul line. We're up with 4 points in the game. There's a couple of baskets here. And he has a chance for 2 free throws right now. First one's up. It's no good. Rawlins not doing well at the foul line tonight. Douglas hasn't been at the line too much tonight. Next free throw on its way. It's good. 30-27. Rawlins by 3. Douglas on the attack. Lehman to the right side. Hardy stops. I think he traveled. He did. So the ball is turned over to Rawlins once again as Hardy drug his foot. And so Rawlins on the attack again, looking at a half-court trap defense. Now it comes to Funk. Funk double-teamed, and he traveled twice, nothing called, and Romero picked it up, and he was fouled. Well, Brad Funk took about 6 feet of steps that time, although he might have been fouled halfway through. So anyway, to the foul line again will go Joe Romero, that last foul on Todd Welch. And Coach Rich Yeaman is not too happy right now. But I think it worked both that way. Funk was mugged, and then he tried to get out of it and took about 5 steps. Had a good pass from Romero, who was fouled on the way in, but he missed that free throw. He'll try it again. Romero now 1 out of 1, 2, 3 after the foul line. Tries it again, and it's no good. It's out of there, and it's cleared off by, now we have a foul from that side by Blaylock, and that is his third. Blaylock's third, not a slight foul at all, and he fouled Jeff Philo, who will go to the foul line to shoot 101. 2:50 to go for the half. It seems like a marathon so far. Dale Acton's going to come in for Rawlins now, replacing Blaylock, who's out with 3. And we still have 2:50 to go for the half. 30-27. Rawlins by 3. And Philo at the line. His first one is good. We'll get another one. Makes it 30-28. And in the lineup now, it's like Kosky coming back in. Chris Kosky. And coming out, Todd Welch. Next free throw up. It's also good. So Philo gets them both. Makes it a 1-point game. Rawlins on top, 30-29. Inbounds Romero with the ball. Back now to McHale. Back to Romero. Romero double team, gets it down to Funk. Now to Plant. Plant's going to put up with the 10-footer air ball. The rebounded by Rawlins. In the corner, Romero. Romero with it. It's now back to McHale. He'll try the 3. No good. And the fifth on a foul. And the foul is going to be on Brad Funk. They're shoving off. That's Brad's second foul. His second foul. And we'll march in the court where Mike Lehman will be stepping up to shoot a 101. Mike's got 4 points so far. And he could put Douglas back in the lead here. And the free throw is up. It is no air ball. He didn't hit anything. So much for the second one, too. And it will be Rawlins' ball. 1-point lead, 2.5 minutes to go for the half. Acton had the ball deflected. France gets it back. Cross court, it comes to Romero. Lays it off the glass, and he missed it. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. He missed it. And they're going to call Ross for the foul from behind there. He didn't agree with that one. And to be honest with you, he didn't got a foul anyhow. He got into his body. And that will send Romero to the foul line. And Joe only 1 out of 4 from the foul line. He's got 5 field goals. And he's got those 11 points all this quarter. Take those 11 away, you haven't got much. Here's a free throw. It's good. Got it that time. He's got 12 of the 16 for this quarter. Free throw is no good. Ball loose. Rawlins seems to get these offensive rebounds off these misses. Here's Acton with a 15-footer. It's short. Rebound comes off the wall. He is bumped, nothing called there. Here's Hardy on the break. Flies down the lane. Lost control. Rebound comes off the Rawlins. Romero's on the ball. He's in time. Took too big of a bounce on that one, and so it's a turnover against Rawlins, out of bounds to Douglas, 31-29. Rawlins by 2, Douglas with the ball. 2:02 to go for the half. Left side it comes to Ross, faces the corner. Now back out to Hardy. Now Caskey, back to Hardy, left side. Dishes it into Lehman. Fakes, gets it back to Ross. Now back to Hardy. Now over to Caskey. Caskey to Ross. He'll fire the three. It looks good. It is good. Ross hits it. That's his first three at that. It gives the Bearcats a 1-point lead, 32-31. Minute 35 to go for the half. Here's a long pass out. Nicely to Funk. Stops, puts it up, and scores. With Funk's on the scoreboard. That's his first two. And Rawlins back on top by 1. Here's Hardy with a shot from the baseline. No good. Funk the rebound. Threw it away. Ross the rebound. And puts it back in. Ross stole the ball and hit it off the glass. Now Douglas back on top by 1. 1:10 to go for the half. Action against the press. Right side Prince. Throws one up out of control that time. Rebound comes off to Ross. Ross on the dribble. Comes all the way down. Kicks it off. Nope, he was fouled on the way in, I think, by France that time. So France picks up the personal, his first. As we see a couple substitutions, actually 3. DeBryan back in for Rawlins. He'll replace Acton. LaPlante comes in for Douglas, replacing Lehman. And also Hardy comes back in, replacing Welch. Okay, I think that's it. Here's the free throw attempt. No good by Rolfe. Rebound by Rawlins. And this is DeBryan. Now, DeBryan and Funk. He almost throw it away. Does throw it away. Here comes a layup attempt. No good. The ball fought for, and boy, Follow blew a layup. Here's a long pass the other way. LaPlante steals it. Now he's thrown by Romero. Romero fires a three. He hit it. Romero gets a three. 36-34. Rawlins. 34 seconds for the half. A wild series there. Caskey out to Hardy. He traveled. Welch, I should say. Welch traveled. And now Rawlins with 28 seconds got the ball. Let's see if they go for the one shot here at the end of the first half, or whether they'll keep it for a while. Or whether they'll just carve it up. Here's a pass down to France. A dangerous pass. He double teamed. Gets it out to Romero. 22 seconds. Now in the corner, there's the shot. It's a miss. France the rebound. Back up and in. Dr. France the rebound. 38-34. Rawlins by 4. 10 seconds for the half. Follow out in front. Gets him now into Rolfe. Rolfe drives. He's fouled on the way in. And I'm not sure who got it. Could be Romero. Could be Funk. And it's going to be Brad Funk. And that's his third. And so Nathan Rolfe will go to the foul line. He has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 points so far in the game. And he'll be shooting 2 here. 6 seconds to go for the half. Free throw good. We'll get another one. (38-35). Rawlins by 3. And now by 2. Ross makes them both. 38-36. 5 seconds to go. Rawlins up by 2. Got 3 seconds. France's long shot is short. That's the half. And our score here at halftime is Rawlins 38. Douglas 36. And we'll be back to recap this first half in 2 minutes.
You'll love the after-Christmas savings at
We're here at Rawlins High School. And our halftime score, Rawlins 38, Douglas 36. Our first quarter score was Rawlins 16 and Douglas 15. And let's recap the scoring here in this first half. For Douglas, Todd Welch has 2 twos and a 3 for 7 points. John Hardy with no points so far. Mike Lehman had a pair of baskets in the first quarter and a total of 4. Tom Tomlin had 1 field goal in the second quarter for 2. Nathan Rolfe leading the team in scoring right now with 15 points. He has 3 twos, 1 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 free throws. He's 6 out of 8 from the foul line and 15 points. Jeff Philo came off the bench all in the second quarter here and nailed in 1 3 and 3 free throws for a total of 6. Chris Caskey has a basket, 2 points. David LaPlante did not score. For Rawlins, Sheriff Laylock has a couple of free throws and 2 points. Bill Axon has a field goal and 2. Joe Romero, who didn't score in the first quarter, scored 15 in the second quarter alone. That's right, 15. He had 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me make sure I get this right here. He had a 3 in there, too, didn't he? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 3. Yeah, he had 5 twos, a 3, and a pair of free throws for 15. If you took those 15 points out of the second quarter, Douglas would be way ahead in this game. Todd Glenn has a couple baskets and a free throw for 5. Chad DeBryan with a basket and a free throw for 3. Rhett McPhail came off the bench with 5 points, a pair of field goals and a free throw. Topper France with a couple of field goals and 4 points. Brad Funk off the bench with 2. Chris Anelis did not score, and Albert Baca did not score in that first half of play. Looking at some of the stats here, shooting-wise, for Rawlins, 2-point shooting, 15 out of 28, a little bit better than 50%. 3-point shooting around 33%, 1 out of 3. For Douglas, they're 9 for 19 at the 2-point area, and in 3-point range, they're hitting 3 out of 9, so about the same either way for Douglas so far. In a game, Douglas has stolen the ball 8 times from Rawlins, Rawlins 6 from Douglas. The total turnovers, though, Rawlins has 18, but 11 of those were in the first quarter alone, I think, and Douglas has 11 for the half. Rawlins has 1 block shot. Douglas, of course, with the height disadvantage, with no block shots in the game. And the rebounding, Rawlins at 28 rebounds, Douglas 13. And a majority of those rebounds coming offensively off of missed free throws, of all things. Douglas has not been able to square around and block that basket and those lanes off. And that's one of the reasons why Rawlins got probably a 2-point lead at this junction of the game so far. So anyway, it's far from over, and I guess when we look at stats, you kind of look at the fact Douglas probably has played better in their season so far, but they're only 2 points behind. That's kind of scary for Rawlins fans, that is, because Rawlins is shooting about 50% from the field, and you look up and it got a 15 rebound advantage, and also turned the ball over 7 more times. The only 2, that's another one of the differences why Douglas is back in it. Rawlins has got the 7 more turnovers, and well, you can't do that too often and survive. Last night, Rawlins had 27 turnovers in that game, and we're lucky to have times to take care of Buffalo. So we'll see how each coaches will make and Douglas there, and hopefully you fans up there are appreciating the broadcast this evening, as we are from your Douglas station as well, with the girls' game back to Rawlins. So we're just kind of doing double duty here this evening. Again, 38-36 the score at halftime. The first quarter score, Rawlins 16 and Douglas 15. I think what we'll do, we'll see Rawlins back out on the floor right now. We're waiting for Douglas to come back out. We're about 3.5 minutes away from the start of our second half. What I think we'll do right now is take another 2-minute sports timeout. We'll be right back. Again, we're at halftime. Rawlins 38, Douglas 36, back in 2 minutes.
Dean Gully Motors is proud to support Bearcat Sports and Dean Gully Motors, your winning Chevy dealer in Douglas. Dean Gully urges everyone to attend and support Douglas Bearcat Sports. And for a new Chevy car or truck, Dean Gully Motors, your winning Chevy dealer. Boost your investment income without boasting your tax bill with a Franklin Fund available through Clerk Lumpton and Equitable Finance. Michael Manor, offering 24-hour professional care. Michael Manor is small enough to offer a home-like atmosphere and able to give more special care.
Make it the second team target for Bearcats this half. Here's McPhail. A nice block that time by John Hardy. He flew through the air, anticipated the shot, and got the ball. And blocked it out of bounds. Bayrock will move it in. I-Lob pass. In, up, and nicely done that time. Ross in with the basket. 47-40. There's a score. First 2 points Rawlins to Rawlins in the third quarter. Here's Todd Welch with a shot from the side, and it's good. There's now 5 for 5 in there, right? In this quarter. 49-40. Blaylock just traveled all over the place, and the ball is going to be turned back over to Douglas. 49-40. Douglas on top by 9. 4:16 to go in the third. And Douglas can make it more. Kasky out in front to Hardy. In the middle of Lehman. Back to Kasky. Kasky out to Hardy. And they're going to set it up again. Down low to Kasky. Kasky out in front. Raw. Fake. Gets it in nicely. It's shot by Kasky. It's fast behind, I think Chad DeBryan, maybe. Chad DeBryan picks up the personal. That is his first. And to the foul line will go John Hardy. John looking for his first points tonight. He'll be shooting 2 here. And a chance to give his team now. Whoop, now they're now saying scratch the shots now. They said the ball was on the floor. So he will not be shooting. Inbounds to Kasky. No, to West. West got the basket. That bounced up there. He's got 6 this quarter, 13 for the game. And it's a 51-40 Douglas lead right now. But still almost threw it away. DeBryan has it. Stop, needs some help. Finally gets it into Romeo in the corner. Romeo now, back out to Blaylock. Blaylock with the ball. Holding it out in front, looking at the 2-1-2 zone. Left side to Todd Glenn. Now back up in the fill. Now on the right side to Blaylock. In the middle, Glenn gets it down low to DeBryan. Fakes, puts it up, scores. He was fouled. Oh, offensive foul, no basket. Offensive foul on Chad DeBryan that time. He didn't believe that one. But he got the ball and backed into the opponent. A little shaky, I think, on that call. But that's the call. This quarter didn't seem to be too upset with it. 51-40. Douglas by 11 can add on to it now. As we see Philo back in the lineup. Here's Kasky going to the baseline. Now moves it into Lehman. His little shot is up and good. Mike Lehman hits it. He's got 8 points in the game now. And it's 53-40 as Douglas having a field day. Romero on the drive is fouled on the way in by Mike Lehman. That's his third. A blocking foul. I don't think they'll be shooting this one. That's the third team foul on Douglas. Rawlins only allowed Douglas to get in the 1-on-1 on the next foul. And we're looking at 3:02 to go in the third quarter. And Douglas has exploded here in period number 3. Inbounds to Romeo. He's going to fire a long 3 and he hit it. Joe Romeo comes to 3. That's tough. 53-43. Out in front is Philo. He's going to fire a 3. He's short. Rebound off to Lehman. He puts it up, airball it. And it's pulled out of the way by Mathieu. He gets it down now to Romero. Romero across to DeBryan. DeBryan going to fire a pin fitter and he hits. Chad DeBryan now is 5. And now Rawlins has caught fire a couple of times down now. And it's an 8-point advantage. Here's an interception by Mathieu. Mathieu lost it, picks it back up. He'll dish it off now to Blaylock. 2:24 to go for the third quarter. 8-point Douglas lead. Left side Glenn. Out in front to Mathieu. Left side it comes Blaylock. Blaylock tried to get a pass away. Had it deflected. He gets it back. Now to Mathieu. Across it comes to DeBryan. He'll fire a 3. And it's in and out and stays out of there. Rebound by Lehman. Almost, but not quite. Off the left side to Philo. In the corner. Block shot, I think. What's going to call a foul? And a foul is going to be called. I think on Joe Romero. Now, a lot of the fans didn't like that call. As Philo comes out of the lineup, Hardy comes back in. And it will be Chris Kasky goes the line. Now LaPlatte comes in, and Lehman comes out. Lehman's had a good quarter. And to the foul line will go Todd Welch. Welch has 13 points. He's got 3 field goals this quarter alone. 53-45. Douglas by 8. A minute 54 for the third. Free throw is up and short. They'll get another one. Neither team has done well from the foul line tonight. Next free throw on its way, and this one is good. 54-45. Douglas with the lead. Blaylock with the ball for Rawlins. He just traveled again. Nine-point Douglas lead. They have a chance to increase it here. Inbounds. It comes to Hardy. Hardy drives in, double teamed. Gets him now into Puka. Back pass down low. Let's see. It was deflected by McGill or somebody. That was the flat to get the ball. And so Douglas will move it in. All right, Wolf in the corner. Fires long. Doesn't get it. Tipped up nicely that time. By the front, I think it was. We're going to give it to him anyway. Heck of a tip in. 56-45 Douglas. Romero on the attack. Scoops up the shot. Short. Gets his rebound. Traveled. Nothing called. Puts up a miss shot. No good. The ball all over the place. They're going to call it jump ball. The possessional says Douglas ball. So the blue will control here with an 11-point lead and a minute 21 to go in the third quarter. We're listening to the broadcast on KIAL and Rawlins, KWIB in Douglas. All right, in the corner for the Bearcats. Out in front, I should say. Kowski is wide open. Shoots no good. Rebound back up and no good. Rebound by Ross. Back up and no good. He was fouled. 3 offensive rebounds. So to the foul line is Nathan Ross. We also see another player in for Rawlins here. Here's the free throw good by Ross. He now has 21. Glenn Beal. Yeah, Glenn Beal in the lineup now for Rawlins. Beal has not been in so far tonight. Didn't play in last night's game. As we see Welch coming out of the lineup now for Douglas. Next free throw by Ross is good. He has 22 in the game, 58-45. Now Douglas back up by 13. Rawlins on the attack. And Romero just traveled. Well, I don't know, Tommy, about the turnovers, but 25 turnovers in this game for Rawlins, and we still got a minute to go in the third quarter. That's too many turnovers in a week. All right, out in front, or I should say Kowski down below. Then to Rolf. Rolf to the baseline, puts up the shot, leans in, no good. Rebound comes off to Beal. Then Beal on the attack. He's pretty quick. Gets it off, dishes off the wrong guy. Here comes Kowski all the way down. He tried to stuff it, and it didn't go in. He was only 6 foot. Here's almost another steal with Blaylock in 34 seconds. Blaylock in the lane. Dishes it up to Romero. He missed the layup. Rebound comes off to Kowski. Kowski coming up in a hurry. Cross-court pass. Jack puts it up. He's been fouled. Well, both teams with many chances to score, and nobody's done it yet. As we're going to see Nathan Ruff go to the foul line once again. 23 seconds in the quarter, and it's still 58-45. We had two teams tearing up and down the court that time. Most of it out of control. All right. Rock at the line. The free throw is no good. I'll try again. He has 15, 20, 22 in the game, looking for his 23rd point. Next free throw is up, and it's good. Gets them both. 59-45 the score. Douglas with their biggest lead. Plant gets a cross-court pass to Blaylock. He plays one. Beal gets it. Tries a 15-footer. No good. Rebound up by France. He was fouled from behind, I think, by John Hardy. We'll see here. John Hardy picks up the foul. It's his third. And Copper France will go to the line. He had 22 last night's game. Did not start tonight. Got 4 in the first half. As we see Welch coming in for Hardy. Here's a free throw by France. It's no good. And Rawlins not shooting well from the foul line tonight either. All right, we have Lehman coming back in for Rolf. Rolf has 2 fouls, and I don't think his coach wants him a chance to get his third here in these last 11 seconds in the third quarter. But anyway, Plant's back up there, trying to get 1 out of 2 here, and he does. He has 5, 59-46. Douglas on top. 9 seconds for the quarter. Pass in the corner. Barlow's got it. Gets a deep pass to Lehman, lays it up, and he missed it. But there's a foul. And I I think the foul is going to be on France. Let's see here. With 2 seconds to go for the quarter. Those kill you. And the foul is on Copper France, his second. Boy, you foul somebody in the last 2 or 3 seconds of the quarter. Absolutely can kill you. You stop the clock, but he has a chance to put 2 in. And Todd West goes up there. He's 1 for 2 from the foul line. And he misses that one. And Beal gets the rebound. The Blaylock, that's the quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, it is Douglas 59 and Rawlins 46. Well, we'll be back in 1 minute. Over to Mathieu, down low to Romero. He puts it up, and it's no good. France the rebound, good. Copper France with the rebound. And here's Douglas on the attack the other way. And collision at midcourt. I think we're having technical difficulties right now. Hello, yeah. 1, 2, there we are, I guess. Sorry? Okay, back we are. Foul was called on Red Mathieu. That is his third and to the foul line. Looking for his first point of the night is John Hardy. Hardy be shooting 101 here. His first one's good. He'll get the next one. Makes it 60-48. Douglas by 12. And Hardy will be at the line shooting another. It's on its way. This one's short. Rebound comes off to Rawlins. Mathieu with the ball. Rawlins trailing by 12. Beal with the left side to Blaylock. In the middle, France around 10 footer. Good. Copper France knows one thing. That's to put the ball in the hole. Don't waste any time. Shoot it. Here's Kasky down low. A fake. A shot by LaPlatte. And out. Tipped up nicely that time by John Hardy. His first field goal. 62-50. Douglas by 12. Mathieu with it. Gets it over to Beal. Beal. Cross-court pass to Blaylock. Fakes. Moves in the lane. Fires up a wild circus shot. Taken out of there by Lehman. He needs some help. Gets it off now to Hardy. Hardy, top of the key. Stops. Pops. And hits it. Hardy's coming alive right now. And he's got 5 all in his quarter. Blaylock gets it over to Mathieu. Cross-court pass to Beal. Beal now back out in front to Blaylock. Top of the key. Now left side. Mathieu fires a 3. It's good. He can hit that shot. Rupp now with 8 points in the game. 64-53. Douglas by 11. Double team is Kasky. Finally gets it down to Hardy. Now down to Roth. He lays it up and he missed it. Tried to go up too high with it and couldn't do it. Rawlins on the attack. Blaylock. Romero in the corner. Looks good, it is. Romero scores. Still has 20 in the game. 64-55. Now the lead 9. Long lead pass Lehman. Beats his man and scores. Nice pass that time from Roth. And it's 66-55 Douglas. It's a racehorse right now, folks. Mathieu on the right wing. Gets now out to Beal. Beal to Blaylock. Back over to Mathieu in the corner. Back to Blaylock in the wing. Blaylock drives, scoops it off, has it stolen by Roth. Roth over now to Kasky. Right back to Roth. He tried to step it. Lehman picks it up and scores. Lehman scores the follow-up. He's got 12 in the game. 68-55. Douglas back by 13. Now France at near midcourt shovels it down to Beal. Beal, nice pass to Romero. Puts it up, no good. Copper France a tip and he's fouled. France now with 11. And he's got 6 of those in this quarter in 2.5 minutes. Now Acton is coming in for Romero. DeBryan is going to be coming in for Red Mathieu. We see Philo coming in for Douglas, replacing Kasky. And Hardy is out, and I think Welch just came back in. I did. Welch just came back in. Okay. And France up the foul line. Rico is around, and he didn't complete the three-point play. It came out of there. Still a 11-point Douglas lead. Roth in the middle, behind the rack dribble, lays it up and scores. Nice, beautiful move by Nathan Roth. He has 25 points in the game. Acton with it. Gets it to Blaylock. He's a bibbing man, and now sets it up. He's going to try to shoot 3. Nope. Gets it out to DeBryan. Now he'll foul the three-pointer. It's well on his way, and he is. Blaylock with a 3. He has 5 points in the game. 70-60. Douglas with a 10-point lead. Roth gets it in the middle. To Coleman, who's finally back. And a ball stolen by Blaylock, then he ran out of bounds with it. And so it's going to be out of bounds to Douglas. Now we see Todd Gwynn coming back in. Copper France takes the break. And Copper has 6 points in this quarter. 70-60. In the middle comes Lehman. Trying to force a pass down, but Hardy, the left gets it back and lays it in. Yes, gets it back. He has, 16 in the game. And Douglas now with almost their average, 72. Out in front, Blaylock gets it down low to Bryan. Puts up a little soft shot, no good. Glenn with a tip, no good. Bryan with a rebound back. Puts it up, no good. He gets it again, and he's back from behind by Todd West. That time, Douglas totally out of any kind of position, and finally, after 4 shots, they found somebody. And so, at the foul line, we'll go Chad Bryan with 5 points tonight. He'll be shooting 2 here. In the first quarter, he attempted a pair of free throws and got one of them. And he'll be shooting 2 here. First one's no good. Score remains 72-60. Time running out for the Outlaws. They trail by 12 and 4:22 to go. Next free throw by Bryan. On its way. It's good. Gets 1 out of 2, and now the net has gone over the rim. And Todd Green gets it down. Now we're ready for play. 11-point Douglas lead. Rolfe looking for somebody to give it to. Gives it to Tallman. Oh, kicks it right off of Rolfe's shoes, but gets it back now. He still lost it. Got picked up by Lehman. In the corner goes. And now out in front. Just Welch. Fires. No good. Rebound Peel. Peel trying to get it up in the hurry. Has Blaylock down. He lost it. Gets it back. Saves it to Bryan. Down in the middle of the bin. Knocked away. Picked up by Fowler. Fowler for Douglas on the attack. Shot. Pop. Too hard. Rebound. Glenn. He lost it. Far on the floor. Roth picks it up. He's been fouled by Todd Green. Well, Glenn was hustling. So was Roth, but Roth got the deal. At that time, he'll go to the foul line. Roth got 25 for the night. And we see that Roth is coming out, and Hardy's coming in, and Kasky's coming in, and Philow's coming out. I don't think the Acton's coming out, and McCall back in for Rawlins. All kinds of substitutions. So Roth at the foul line. Nathan's free throw is good. He'll get another one. That gives him 26 for the evening. 3:53 to go in the game. 73-61 Douglas. Next free throw on its way, and it's good. Got them both. And now we got a whistle. A timeout being called. So we're going to take a timeout too. With 3:53 to go, it is Douglas 74, Rawlins 61, back in 30 seconds. And they're going to call it against John Hardy. That's his 4th now. And through the foul line will go Todd Green. Now Todd's got 7 points, 5 in the first half. Got a basket there in the third quarter. And his free throw is up, bounces once, twice, no good. Ball comes loose to Hardy. Hardy on the attack. Shoots it off, back to Kasky, back to Hardy, back to Kasky, back to Hardy. Hardy on the dribble. Half-court pressure being used by Rawlins now, trying to pick it up a pace. In the middle, Lehman. Now back to Kasky, over to Hardy. Now over to Rolfe. He drives the lane. He's fouled by Glenn. That's the 4th, I think, on Todd Glenn. It is. The 4th on Glenn. And Nathan Rolfe will go to the foul line. Rolfe has 27 for the night. And they got a 13-point Douglas lead. 3:22 to go in the game. Free throw is up. It's good. There's another one. And they'll try it again. Next free throw up and in and out, back in. They got them both, 76-61. Rawlins going to have a heap of 3-point shooting to do now to get back in this thing. 3:18 to go. Bryan out in front against his half-court pressure being used by Douglas all day long. McCall with it, left side to Bryan. Got a man wide open, and here's Blaylock trying to drive, but he stepped on the out-of-bounds line this time, and then a turnover. And that hurts because it took about 30 seconds to get nowhere. Here's Kasky with the inbound pass. Oh, nice pass, and a bit of travel on Tom Tomlin. Oh, the beautiful pass. Tom forgot to put the ball on the floor, and his feet were there. So anyhow, a turnover. An exchange of them that time. Blaylock with it now. To Bryan, way over now to Beal. Beal back over. Ball stolen by Hardy. Can he save it? No, he cannot. Nice try by Hardy this time. And this quarter went to timeout for Rawlins, so we're going to take a timeout at 2:49 to go in the ball game. It's Douglas 76, Rawlins 61, back in 30. To go here in the ball game, 76-61. Douglas with the lead, and Rawlins will have the ball when play resumes. And of course, the big story of this game is the 23-10 outdoing of Rawlins in that third quarter. And that's what's blown this thing wide open for the Bearcats. Here's Beal out in front. Beal at the top of the key. Crosses over now to Romero. He'll fire a three. He hit it. And a whistle. And a foul. And the foul is going to be on Bogdan's basket. Should count, I would think. Yeah. So Romero now has 23 in the game. A foul was underneath, I think, on nope, it's going to be called on Glenn McPhail. Now they put the 32 up. So Red gets the foul, and to the line goes Tom Tallman. Tom had a basket in the first half. He's hardly touched the ball since because he got in the foul trouble early. So Tallman at the line, shooting 101 here. Free throw is up, but it's no good. Rebound though, Fat for rebound again by Tallman. He missed a little show one, and off we go again. Back the other way. Rawlins trails by 12. Have the ball, 2.5 minutes to go. Out in front of Blaylock. They got a man wide open. Don't see him. Underneath, Flagler lost the ball. You feel proud. You feel sorry for him. He hasn't been that open in 10 years. And he was kicking himself in. Anyway, here's Hardy with the ball. Back to Kafke against the press. Now back to Hardy. Got a man wide open. They get down to Tallman. Now back out to Hardy. Over to Kafke. Now back to Hardy. Hardy should be fouled there by Beal. Beal picks up the personal. And that's for Graham is his third foul. And to the foul line goes John Hardy. John's got 5 points all in the last quarter. He came alive then. Here's a free throw. No good. Rebound. Beal. Lost it. Got it back. Now rolls down to Romero. Romero for Rawlins. Out to Blaylock. Here's a shot by Blaylock. Way off air ball. Here's the fast break again. Here's Kafke. Lays it up. And he missed it. He was fouled, but nothing called. Back the other way we go. Here's Beal. Tries to drive. Now fires a 10-footer. Off the glass too hard. Ball picked up by Kafke. Here we go the other way. Kafke's smothered by McPhail. And McPhail didn't like the call, but gets the foul anyway. And with 1:44 to go, it's pretty well over. 76-64. And Kafke goes to the line. Kafke is only 2 points, but he's been all over the place tonight. So a lot of defense for Douglas. Looks like we see Chris Mills coming back in for Rawlins. Still out of the ballgame with 5 fouls and 8 points here tonight. Kafke at the foul line, shooting 101. Looking for his 3rd point, his first time from the charity stripe tonight. On its way, and it's no good. Boy, neither team has been able to hit free throws tonight. They've been up there a bunch of times this evening. Blaylock on the right side. Brings it down, cross-court pass to Romero. Trying to get behind the 3-point line. Now goes in for the 2. Can't do it. Romero's the rebound. He's clobbered under there by Nathan Roth. That'll be at least his 3rd with 1:32 to go. And Chris Mills should go to the foul line to shoot the 101. Chris looking for his first point tonight. 76-64. Douglas by 12. And the free throw is up. And Anel hits it. He banked it in that time. That's his first point of the game. 76-65. And the next free throw is up. It's in and out. Rebound Glenn. Back up and in. hard. Glenn caught it and got it. He's got 9 in the game, and now it's a 9-point Douglas lead. It ain't over till it's over. Here's Tomlin over now to LaPlatte. He's going to hold it up now, out in front to Hardy. Now back over to Caskey. He lost it. Ball loose. There'll be a jump ball. And the possession will go back to Douglas. 1:14 to go. And Caskey will move it in now for Douglas. Gets it in the corner to Hardy. Now in the middle to Tomlin. Here's a little turnaround shot. No good. Rebound LaPlatte short. Rebound left. He lost it. Picked up by Beal. He clears it out to Neros. His long pass is going to wind up near Jeffrey City. He sees that sucker a long way. Unfortunately, not in the eyes of Joe Romero or the wrong guy. Inbounds pass, finally into Caskey. Caskey with the ball. Hasn't brought it across yet. Gives it to Hardy. Back to Caskey. They're across now. And now it's finally the foul and Glenn Beal after his fourth. And Caskey drills the foul line. A lot of free throws in this game. A lot of them been missed by both teams. And to the foul line will go Caskey. He'll be shooting 1-1. He missed his other opportunity. And we have less than a minute to go. And Douglas is going to get their 5th win of the year. Here's the free throw on its way. See, it's no good again. Rebound, no left. Underneath, cuts it up and in. Yes, now. 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 31 for the night. Not too bad of a performance. Here's Aneros in trouble. Gives it out to Beal. He'll fire the three. It's blocked by Hardy. With 37 seconds, he's fouled by Blaylock from behind. So Blaylock picks up the personal. And to the foul line will go John Hardy has 5 points. And 5 points that probably got this team off the ground there in the third quarter. Pretty good ball handler. And he'll shoot the free throw. He makes it. Hardy now with 6 points. Makes it 79-67. Next free throw up, and it's good. That gives them 80. Douglas calls a timeout as we're going to get another player in for Douglas, and it appears that this is... They don't have one. They have one, but we can never know his number because it's not on here. Number 12. And so we'll just have to go to the site of the unknown player to round out this game. 36 seconds to go. 80-67 is the score. And again, the story of this affair has been the third quarter. Rawlins led at halftime by 2, then trailed by 13 at the end of the third period. And essentially Douglas got the running game going, hit a couple of threes, but primarily just got that running game going, and they converted into easy baskets for him. So, the horn sounds. We're ready for the final 36 seconds. There'll be Rawlins ball to inbound as we have another newcomer in there. We'll never know who he is either. Now, he hasn't got a number listed. So we'll have to just bear with us. They're not listed on the roster. They've had evidently a change. We'll say Shad Ballard. I'm turning a 31 into a 13, but that's the only thing I can come up with. So we'll say it's Scott Ballard for the time being. All right, Rawlins with the ball. Blaylock out in front. Drives down the lane, and now we're going to call a foul. And the foul, I think, is going to be called on LaPlatte. That's his second personal foul, and to the foul line will go Blaylock with 31 seconds. He'll be shooting 101. Blaylock so far tonight 2 for 2 from the foul line. And his first free throw after several dribbles is up and no good. And Bud Funk with the rebound. Back up. Nice try, but didn't fall. Another rebound by Neros. This good. Griffin Neros comes through with a field goal. 80-69 now a foul. That's going to be it on Blaylock. He'll finish tonight with 5 points. 22 seconds to go. It could take us to 22 minutes to play the final 22 seconds. At this rate, to the foul line will go Tom Tomlin. Tom has 2 points. They're way back in the ball game in the first part. to the foul line is Tom Tomlin. Tom played quite a bit here in the last quarter and a half, and he missed that free throw. It comes off to Beal. Beal now coming down with 19 seconds. Cross court it comes. Long one by Acton is an air ball. Tomlin the rebound. He gets it off to Rolf. Now down to Ballard. The ball knocked out of his hands. He got it back though. That's up for it out of bounds. Last touch by Rawlins. Just 6 seconds. 6 seconds to go. Okay, inbounds the 10. The shot from the side is good. He makes it. Rolf makes it. That's going to be the all game. The final score, 82 for Douglas and 69 for Rawlins. We'll be back in 1 minute to recap tonight's game. A little bit of a lead there in the second quarter. Rawlins came back, took the lead at the end of the first half, but then the third quarter came, and the whole ball game turned around. Some adjustments made by Douglas, and it turned into a big quarter for them, outscoring Rawlins 23-10 in that third quarter, and that just then was after that in the fourth quarter, just a matter of keeping it away from Rawlins and doing what you're supposed to do. As they came up with a slew of points here in the second half. Again, it was 38-36. The game finished at 82-69, and Douglas the winner here. Let's review the scoring. First of all, for the Douglas Bearcats, Todd Welch finished with 16 points. John Hardy was 7, all those in the second half. Mike Lehman finished with 12 points. He was just consistent all the way through the game. Tom Tomlin on the bench most of the night with foul trouble finished with 2. 33 points. That's a bunch. Jeff Farrell finished with 6 all in the first half. Chris Kowski finished the night with 4. And David LaPlatte had a field goal and 2 points. For Rawlins, Shaw Barrick fouled out with 5. Gerald Acton had 2. Joe Romero had a nice night with 23 points, 15 of those in the second quarter. Todd Gwynn with 9. Chad DeBryan with 6. Glenn Beal failed to score. Rhett McQuill fouled out with 8. Copper France off the bench and got into double figures. In fact, he led the team, second in the team in scoring with 11. Brad Funk finished with 2. Chris and Els had 3, and Albert Baca did not score. First quarter score, Rawlins 16, Douglas 15. At half it was 38-36 Rawlins. At the end of 3 periods, 59-46. In fact, it was 3.5 minutes into the third period, and Rawlins had been outscored 11-0 at that time, and that was the turning point of the game. And now our final score of 82-69 as Douglas has notched up their 5th victory of the season. So, congratulations to the Douglas Bearcats. And, of course, both teams will be playing next weekend. We'll see what improvements or what action you'll have at your ball yards next weekend as well. For Tom Lethal, Tom, you got the stats there. Let me recap those because they do play a significant part. Rebounding in this ball game, Douglas had 15 less rebounds than Rawlins. But, take a look at this. 2-point shots. Rawlins 23 out of 56. Douglas 25 out of 51. From the 3-point area, Rawlins had 5 of them tonight. They were 5 out of 9. Douglas 4 out of 15. But Douglas stole the ball 6 more times than Rawlins did. Had 13 less turnovers. And that's the story, the big turnovers. Rawlins with 32 turnovers tonight. Douglas with 19. Douglas had, let's see here, 6 there at the end of the half. They had a few more, but they also pumped up the pace of the ball game. And Tom, we thank you for those stats. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up from here. Again, our final score from Rawlins High School. Douglas 82, Rawlins 69. Have a good evening, everybody.